Greeting, this is Just One Good Trade. This is an interesting moment where, as I'm starting this video, I actually see a trade that I could get into. But then it's slowly reversing, and let's see if it's going to continue going down. I am betting that it's breaking a consolidation and price action is going to go down, but then I'm seeing a little pushback. So those two lines here are where we intend to exit if the trade isn't working. But let's see if it crosses it. If it crosses it, we will exit. If not, let's just stay in the trade and see what it does. This is the 400 ticks chart, the 800 ticks chart, the 1200 and 1600. So right now on the 1200 and 1600, price action is under the 30 simple moving average, which means right now, if this candle goes on top here and touches this is ground for me to exit. If it doesn't leave and go back, retreats back, this is ground for me to exit. So let's see. Let's see what it's going to do. Okay, is it going to go back? If it doesn't, I should accept that this trade isn't working. You know, there's nothing wrong with seeing a trade and getting out because it's not your profile winner. It doesn't fit your profile winner. But right now, I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. This line would be my how do you call this? My break-even line. So let's see if it's gonna cross this blue line and get here. And again, just like you know, I'm always ready to exit. Okay, is it gonna cross the blue line? Cross back, I mean. So let's see. Some pushback here at this level. Looking at the other charts, there's potential, but then there's a pushback. We need more momentum going down. And all I'm looking right now is 3 points. What I'm looking for is 3 points. Yeah. Push back, let's wait. Let's wait. But also let's accept that if it doesn't do this, we have to exit. There's a big tail here. Big tail. Let's see. Go down. This potential continues down, but then the momentum is missing. I need momentum right now for it to show me it's really going to go down. Okay. It's not touching the blue line. Momentum. Okay, I'm mentally preparing myself to exit. Mentally. A momentous candle crossing all those lines. Going over here. Okay. So again, I'm always ready to exit. Transaction, touch this one. Okay, let's see. Break this line and go over here. No. When do we exit? So right now, it's either we exit breaking this line or we exit with a small loss. These are changes. This is good trading. Let's see. It's going to have momentum to continue down. It could. It could do it. Let's see. Okay, so it's touching this line. Okay. Okay. So if reverses, then there's a sense that I need to exit. Again, always ready to exit. So you're gonna touch the line. It's a major resistance line. I need some momentum. Give me momentum. Give me momentum. And then here, when I'm looking at the 16, I can see that it could go all the way here. But then, it reversed that line. It reversed, which is not a good sign. Again, like I said, always ready to exit. Reverse that line. Is it going to continue down? You want momentum. You want momentum. Okay. We want some momentum. And right now, this line must be crossed, momentum to be shown. But then I'm putting this line here as a reminder. Let me make it red. As a reminder that if it crosses this, I need to accept that the trade is over. Okay, we can do this. We put a line here. See that? Touch that line. That's a previous support line. If it doesn't cross it back, maybe this is a moment where it's saying it's done. It's crossing this line. If it doesn't retreat back right now, we need to exit. Okay. The reversal was rough. Man, quick reversal. Touch that line, then reversed quickly. We didn't really make a profit on this trade. Sorry. So just to give you a sense of the trade we took today, which was a very interesting trade. So we actually took two trades. The first trade we took was at 841. At 841, what was that? That's around here. Price action breaks a line. It breaks this line. We enter here. Let's see. Yes, and then we noticed that it went back up, but we didn't exit because it's not on the other side of the simple moving average will give us a representation of the direction of price action of the market, the prices, based on the time frame. So here it does that. The price does that. Now, I'm a scalper, meaning my trades are very short, which is very different than using a longer time frame where you'd probably ride the wave longer. Here, around, let's say 841, no, 848, 841, something happens, and there's this huge reversal. This reversal goes all the way to gold. It matches the previous candle, and that for me is a sign of exit because I don't know what's going to happen. So I wait for the market. I know that we're gonna have to wait for a true reversal, because for a true reversal to happen, the 30 period SMA exemplified here by the pink moving average, which is a bit bolded, has to come closer to the 7 period, 12 period, and have the 2 period crossed it. So yes, we get here, and at this point I realize, there's a chance that we have a pattern, a umbrella pattern, which is you go to a peak. It's almost like a mountain pattern. You go to a peak, you see that the peak cannot be crossed, 1, 2, 3, and then you look for a support line to cross, and there it is. So we entered this trade, and we got here, and again you have a strong push up, and at this point I exited. I made some profit and was quite happy with this. And then, we're also close to the 7 period SMA, which basically signaled to me that, this trade is coming to an end. Grab your profits, know when to fold them. But then oftentimes the market does this. The market gives you the sign of exit, and then it reverses. Well, the reason is for that is, if you look at the exact time frame on the 800 ticks chart, you'll notice that this, which seems huge here, it's just a blip here. It doesn't even cross, it doesn't even go 3/4 up from that previous decisive candle. So if trading also depends on the time frame that you're using. Are you using a bigger time frame? Are you using a longer time frame? Is your time frame requiring quick moves? Actually, every time frame requires decisiveness. But here, this is not a sign of exit. It didn't even touch the 7 period SMA. Now, this for me is a sign of concern. Although it didn't cross this line, it's a sign of concern. Because you can tell from here, price action is taking smaller step down. So that trade from the 400 chart ended here. From here, you're happy. But on the 600 chart, it's still going on. Nothing is saying that it should end. On the 800 chart, I would have said that it ended either here or here, depending on where you are. Right? But this is the trade that we took this morning, and I hope that you were able to learn something. And if there's something I'd like to share before I leave, is leave a comment, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and lastly, be sure you understand when there are consolidation period. So here you have 834, crossed, continued, and this is a good trade. Like, you could have taken this trade here, a reversal, this reversal, exit here, and make this the low. Now you see that it's going up, trying to break. It's not crossing the 12 period SMA. This seems like a very good trade, but guess what? It did not cross the previous high. So let's put this here into here. The previous high is there. And then interestingly, here's what happened. It does this huge and breaks this. It breaks the previous low, but guess what? It retreats. It has to not only break it, and the next candle has to start moving down. It does the same thing. So here it continues. The consolidation period is there, and then here it breaks it. Then you get 1-2 candle. But then see that's the low of this movement. It touched it, then reversed and got all the way up here. Then you exit. So that would have been also a very good consolidation period tactic to have. So that being said, this is Gerard from Just One Good Trade. Thank you for being there with me. And, you're welcome to join me tomorrow. I post my trades every day just to help traders because we are at a very interesting point financially in this world, and everyone needs an activity, a way to make either $100 or $200 a day, given that you know what you're doing. And lastly, I will say this, and I always say this: all you need for this to happen is one. It's just one good trade. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.